We definitely appreciate your presence. We're standing for the Word of God. You're not standing for me. We're standing for the reading of the Word and for the referencing of the Word of God. Matthew 7. We'll just read verse 1 through verse 3. Matthew 7, verse 1 through verse 3. If you have it all, let us all together read. Judge not, that you be not judged. For with what judgment you judge, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be measured back to you. And why do you look at the speck in your brother's eye? Amen. You may be seated in the presence of God. Tonight we want to talk about judgment. We want to talk about judgment. Many years ago there was a rapper who had a song, or he had a single called Only God Can Judge Me. And that song kind of symbolized, or that record symbolized a lot of the feeling that many people have. And they go to Matthew 7. When I sent this in, I had a question mark on the lesson. I didn't say that as a title. I had a question mark at the end of it. Because many go to Matthew 7. Some say it's the most misinterpreted verse in the Bible. Maybe alongside Jeremiah 29:11. It's on a high pedestal of verses that are taken out of context. Many have taken this verse to mean, whatever I'm doing, you can't tell me not to do it. If I'm drinking, you can't tell me to stop drinking. Because the Bible says, judge not, that you be not judged. If I'm lying, if I'm stealing, if I'm fornicating, if I want to marry a man and I'm a man, if I want to marry a woman and I'm a woman, you can't judge me according to what many have the idea of Matthew 7, that it prohibits any kind of teaching against what is wrong. And we know that sometimes we can make snap assessments of people. You know, there's an expression that says, don't judge a book by its cover. There's some truth to that expression. Because sometimes you can't really see about who a person is based upon just seeing them outward at first glance. You don't really know all about a person. You don't know what they are or who they are by how sharp they look, how nice their shoes are, and how much bling they have on. And you don't know if that person might not be the next mass murderer based upon just looking at the outside. And you don't know them, really know them. You know, you can make assessments basically when we come up to the building. When you see someone asking for money, you can say, that person's a bum. That person's begging. You could say, that woman on the street, she's loose. And you can say that you can make all kinds of assessments of people by not knowing them. And even though, I must say from the outset, Jesus is not talking about immorality being condoned. He is not saying that whatever I want, whatever my flesh wants to do, I can do it, and nobody can tell me anything. You know, that's interesting. There's a song out, it's pretty popular. It's like a country rap song, and I'm going to take my horse to the Old Town Road, and get y'all nobody knows. You know, and then and it says in this instrument, one part says, can't nobody tell me nothing. You know, can't, you know, yeah, but that's the world we live in. Nobody can tell me anything. Don't tell me not to do this, don't tell me not to do that. And we go to this verse most likely you're gonna take it out of context. You can make the Bible mean whatever you want to mean. To mean, you can make it mean you can't eat fish if you go to Leviticus 11. Some of us we sin all year long. We have on wool suits, we sin. And you can make, if you take the Bible out, you can take it meaning whatever you want it to mean. So you have to study it in context. What is he saying? He's talking about hypocritical judgment. He's talking about an unfair judgment. The word that Jesus is using for judge is a word to mean to decide, or it's a word to mean to separate, to accuse, or to put asunder. It's a word that means to determine, to resolve, to make a choice. What he's saying is that if you want to say to someone what not to do, don't be doing it yourself. Don't try to tell somebody what they should be doing and you're doing the same thing. Because he says with what judgment you judge, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be measured back to you. And even though the world has it wrong, the world has it wrong because the world says, whatever I do, don't tell me not to do it. And that's wrong. But I'm afraid that maybe they got something, because sometimes we make certain sins bigger and we make certain sins little. See, we say to the homosexual, you're wrong, but to the person that's fornicating, we don't talk about that. So we make certain things to be big when there's no big sin and no little sin. In God, all sin is all unrighteousness is sin. It's sin in God. All missing of the mark is sin. So he's telling us that when you want to straighten somebody else out, try to have your own self straight. Don't be self-righteous. You know, and I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the faithful, and I'm talking to the mature, I'm talking to the spiritually strong tonight. So I can say this and y'all won't get mad at me, right? But seems like people talk about how people are dressed, how they do this and we talk about the young people and what they've done and what they're not doing. And we forget about that there was a time that we used to be, there was a time that we used to, our dress didn't always go. There was a time we don't seem to have sometimes some graceful folk. And we just want to throw hot shots at them and not really allow them room to grow and allow them room to mature. Jesus is talking against hypocrisy. He's talking about inconsistency in your judgment. Now, there is something, let me just give this to you right now. There is a righteous judgment. There is a proper judgment that we can render. And if it's important, if Jesus said something is wrong, we can say it's wrong. If God says it's wrong, we can say it's wrong. But Jesus here is saying, notice he says, why do you look at the speck in your brother's eye? I know nobody does that in here, but you know, sometimes people will come to a service and they'll say, man, I wish so-and-so was here. So they would have heard what he said. Man, I wish, boy, such and such would have been there. Man, I wish they could have heard that. But they might have a plank all in their eye. That might be for them. Not for that might be the person that's there and said, man, I wish so-and-so was here so they could have heard this. But we should come listening for what we can get, not what somebody else can get. Only what we can give them, what we can get them to help them come to Christ. Or say, man, you know, and I guess that can help me as the husband be like, man, I wish my wife was here to hear that. Man, I wish she could have heard what that man be like. inconsistent. He says, why do you look at the speck in your brother, but don't consider the plank in your own eye? Notice he says, how can you say to your brother, let me remove the speck from your eye, and a big plank or beam is in your own? He said, you was talking about, I want to go, sometimes even we want to get the world straight, and we may need to get ourselves straight. We need to get we want to get everybody else straight. God is not like a parent who tells his kids, well, just do as I say, not as I do. That doesn't work anymore. Don't go out and don't do this and don't do that, and I'm going to do it all. That doesn't work in this time. And it doesn't work in the sense of God. Christ is saying that if you decide on a matter, or if you say someone else is wrong, make sure that you examine yourself. Paul was saying, 2 Corinthians 13, examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Prove your own self. So if I'm going to say, man, how bad these people are, I got to look at myself. I got to examine myself. That doesn't mean that I can't tell anybody and correct anyone from the word, but I have to examine my own hearts. See, I may not do the evil deed, but my thoughts might be. I may not get involved in the action, but my thoughts might be impure. So I've got to examine my own heart. Notice what Jesus said in John chapter 8 and John chapter 7. Notice what he said in John 8. He's talking to the Pharisees who are questioning his righteousness. They're questioning him being Abraham's seed, him being the Son of God and being God in the flesh. You even got some preachers. They don't even know Jesus is God. Some of them think he's just a man. And they'll go to verse 8. Jesus said he was just a man. Well, the Bible says he also is God. Said he was made equal with God. And John 1 says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. The Word was God. See, you got some folk, when you don't study, you'll believe anything. But notice here, Jesus said in John 8, Jesus, the Pharisee, verse 13, and my voice is struggling tonight, so bear with me. The Pharisees therefore said to him, you bear witness of yourself. Your witness is not true. Jesus answered and said to them, even if I bear witness of myself, my witness is true. For I know where I came from and where I am going. But you do not know where I come from and where I am going. You judge according to the flesh. I judge no one. And yet if I do judge, my judgment is true. For I am not alone, but I am with the Father who sent me. So he says, if I judge, if I decide, my judgment is true. So there is Christ saying, I can make a determination of whether something is right or not. But the Pharisees, they were looking at it from the standpoint of trying to condemn. Christ does it out of it. Jesus, even we know that some people think that John 8, let me just make a point of clarification here. Some people think the oldest manuscripts don't have John 8. They have some kind of dispute about whether John 8 was in the original manuscripts. Many of the manuscripts have John 8, but there's some who dispute that. But in John 8, you have Jesus catching a woman in the act of adultery, and they come to her and said, Moses in the law says, if we caught one, stone her. But Jesus is how we ought to be, even when people are wrong. He didn't try to condemn the woman. He didn't try to just demean her and humiliate her and dehumanize her. Even though she sinned, he was trying to get her closer to him. So he says, where are your accusers? And he said, they says that, and he was stooped on the ground, and he said that he that is without sin among you, let him throw a stone at her first. And again, he stooped on the ground, and they all was convicted by their conduct. Now, let me slow down and ask this question. If you judge, when you judge, is your conscience convicted by something you've done? If I tell somebody something not to do, but I know I'm doing the same thing, my conscience ought to convict me. It ought to convict me to be like trying to say that they're in sin, but I need to think about myself too. And he said, they ran out, and he said, no one's condemned you, neither do I condemn you. But he said, go and sin no more. What am I saying? I'm saying that the world wants to make it to be that we're just a bunch of hypocrites. That's a false, that's a lie, but that's what people want us. They want to make it like all you Christians do is you talk about not doing something, and you going to take your horse to the Old Town Road too. You're going to drop it like it's hot too. You talk about what we don't do, but man, if we just, and then you even got some people, they talk about how bad people are and how they used to do this, and man, I remember, like they ain't never done that. They just have gotten to an age they can't do it anymore. If they tried to get it, they just can't do it anymore. And man, I wish all these kids doing all this stuff and running women, and man, I can't believe they're doing all this. And they just can't, they don't have to roll out of bed. How they gonna try to, they just can't do it. But let me go to John 7. I want to get there, John 7:24, because Jesus says, judge not according to appearance, but he said, judge righteous judgment. That's what Jesus said. He said, you can make a judgment, but it's got to be righteous judgment, not self-righteous judgment. And people want to see that we live what we preach. Now, I might as well have already given these illustrations, and y'all can say I'm worldly enough. They used to be this guy that used to call it the maestro. Y'all remember the maestro? He had the song, they telling me this, and telling me that, and practice what you preach. Come on, y'all know what I'm talking about. Practice what you preach. Practice what you preach. Live. You say that you're a Christian, be Christ-like. You say you're peculiar, you're holy, be holy. You say you're filled with the Spirit, have love, have joy, have long-suffering, have godliness, have temperance, have patience, have forgiveness. If you're a Christian, live like it. Don't live like a heathen and say you're a Christian. People respect you when you live. That's one thing. I just one of my nails. I hate inconsistency in folk. I hate folk. Well, I'm not going to say hate, but I dislike when people proclaim one thing, even when they proclaim one thing about one person, and then they do something else. I don't like people who say when they're in a church group, say, man, I don't like that Trudeau. Man, that brother Trudeau, that brother that postman, man, that guy slow, all that. But then go on Facebook and say, man, brother Trudeau, you said a word. Man, you did all this. I don't like people like that. I don't like inconsistency. I don't like people who say one thing and do another. We should be consistent in our judgment. We shouldn't look over when someone's doing wrong that we like. And we pass over what we like. With somebody who we like, they can be living in sin, and we just look over. But somebody that we don't like, man, you need to stop that. Man, I can't believe you're doing that. preferences in our judgment. And we, if Christ said that he could judge, in John 7, Jesus said, judge according to righteous judgment, then that means that we can judge according to righteous judgment. Even if you go to 1 Corinthians 6, he talks about that word judge means like it's the arbitrator or someone that's deciding in court. He would say that if you got a matter between believers, that should be settled in the church. It shouldn't have to go before the court among non-believers. Now, y'all don't have to give it, but I'm going to have to do, now when it comes to unbelievers, and if you got some crooked people that's unbelievers, you can take them as part. Say, man, not whatever, but when it's you got believers that have, Paul was in 1 Corinthians 6, that if it's a matter between believers, you shouldn't have to go to the court. You got people that judge among yourselves that can deal with that. So you can have judgment. It's not prohibited that just because you say, yeah, judge not means if I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You can't tell me not to do it. No. That's not true. And if you say only God, I wouldn't want only God to judge. I would be scared to make that statement. I would just say only God can judge. But if you want to be judged by God and not have his son, man, that's a bad thing. But God wants us to be the light of the world. And in our being the light, we try to live in such a way that we don't bring shame. We don't make it to people where people can say we're being hypocrites, that we're being double-tongued, that we're being inconsistent, but our life is not betraying what we proclaim on Sunday. We say that we believe in God and we love his son and we love the one church and we believe this, but yet our lives are such that it's not congruent, it's inconsistent with what we profess. You're here tonight and you're not a Christian. If you've not been born again, if you've not been baptized into Christ, I would urge you to give your life to Jesus tonight. The Bible talks about in Acts chapter 2 that they heard about Jesus, how that they had crucified him, that they had hung him on a cross, that they put nails in his hands and they put nails in his feet, and that they would mock him and do all of that, and that the God's predetermined counsel was that they would put him on the cross. But yet, one Sunday morning, we know that the Bible says that he was resurrected with all power. And when they heard this, they were convicted, and they asked Peter, what shall we do? When the church began, when the first sermon about Christ was preached, they asked, what shall we do? And Peter said, repent and be baptized in water for the remission of the sins. You shall receive the gift of the Holy Ghost. Promises unto you and to your children and to all that are far off, and as many as the Lord our God shall call. And with many other words to be exhorted to say, save yourselves from this untoward generation. And they that gladly received his word were baptized. Same day the Lord added unto them about 3,000 souls. If you want to be baptized, you can do it tonight. And you can be an heir of God. Romans 8 talks about you're a joint heir of Christ when you're baptized. The angels in heaven will rejoice. You'll be saved. You'll be a Christian, not a Baptist, not a Methodist, but a Christian on tonight. And I just made a statement even, and some people will say, you shouldn't even do that. They say, well, you can't judge. You don't call them that. You don't do that. But the Bible only speaks to Christians. The Bible only speaks to those who are Christ followers and in Christ. So if you're not a Christian, you can do that tonight. The water's ready. The angels in heaven are ready. You can be saved tonight. You can go on your way rejoicing on tonight. If you need prayer, the Bible talks about the prayer is powerful and prayer is effective. The eyes of the Lord are over the righteous. His ears are open unto their prayers. Maybe you need prayer for special situations. Maybe you need prayer for a job transfer. Maybe you need prayer for a medical test. prayer for medical problems in the family and stress and whatever. I don't know what it is you may need prayer for if you're a Christian, but if you need prayer, you can come tonight and we'll pray for you. God will hear our prayers. Whatever it is, we urge you to come. Right now as we stand, as we sing the song of encouragement.